Hi and welcome back to another football shirt review. Today we are looking at the Manchester United away shirt for the 23-24 season. This shirt was purchased from zvbest.com. All details for the seller will be in the description of this video. Not sure if you can tell through the packaging, but this is the player spec version. So these have been heat pressed on, but we'll have a look at a in more detail once we've got the shirt out of the bag. The bag itself is in an Adidas one, and on the flip side it does have our usual health warnings. So if you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as I do these sort of reviews on a weekly basis. You can leave any comments, questions or messages. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you do enjoy this video, please hit the like button too. As I said, this is from zvbest.com. All details for the seller will be in the description of this video. So what we'll do now is we'll get this bag open and we'll have a look at the Manchester United away shirt for the 23-24 season. I am looking forward to having a look at this because I've seen pictures of it, I've seen other reviews of it, and at the moment I am on the fence. So hopefully by the end of this I'll be able to say whether I'm a fan or not. So yeah, let's get the bag open and let's have a look at this shirt. Okay, moving on this shirt. So starting with the collar line, it's just a standard collar that joins around. The join is at the front, but it's a bit tidy because it's hidden away underneath there. The Adidas stripes, like all Adidas shirts this season, they are embroidered into the material. So I say embroidered in, it's a separate part of material, which we'll have a look at later, but that is additional bit of material to the actual shirt itself. Adidas has been heat pressed on. I do like the player spec ones for this because it just makes it look a lot tidier. Likewise, the Manchester United badge is pressed on as well. And again, it just makes it look a lot better. It's harder to obviously make a bit of a mess of it, let's say. With the player spec version, I'm sure a lot of you have seen that the team viewer is heat pressed on separately. So on the fan one, it is a bit of a chunky press on here. But with the player one, the team viewer is on there individually, so these are pressed on individually. At the bottom we have the authentic 23-24, which has been pressed on, and we also have the heat ready down there. Under the arms, stitching looks nice and tidy, sleeves look good, and on this side we have the sleeve sponsor, which I'll just get my hand to. The DHGate technology, again, that's been heat pressed on nicely. Stitching looks good, but yeah, feels absolutely lovely all over. Really impressed with it so far. So we'll flip it around and we'll have a look at the back. Okay, we're moving to the back now, and there's not a lot to call out on this one. Obviously I've got no name or number, just got the blank patch there, and to be fair, it probably would look better with a name and number there, because it is just a big blank space. But yeah, as you know, I tend not to always go for name and numbers. Every now and then I will, but the majority of the time I don't. As again with all Adidas shirts this season, the bottom of the reverse does have like the flap, so it's slightly lower than the front. That looks all tidy to me. The join looks nice there, and looks nice on that side. Yeah, all looking good. Okay, we'll flip it inside out and we'll have a look what the insides look like. Okay, we're now on the inside of the shirt, and straight away I'll just go to the Adidas part. So hopefully now you can see what I mean when I say it's a different bit of material to the actual shirt itself. It's a bit of a messy bit of stitching down there, but scissors will soon sort that out. Stitching out under the arm looks nice. Actually, while we're over this side, we've got the sleeve sponsor here, which you can just about see. No creases, so you know that's been put on nicely. And again, this side actually has the same additional bit of cotton over there. So again, scissors will soon sort that out. There's a crease there where the shirt's just been in the bag, but once it's been worn or washed, that will soon disappear. Manchester United crest here, no creases on there at all. There's a slight mark on the shirt there. I will try and remember to look at that when we flip it over at the final part, but hopefully that's just on the inside. I didn't notice it on the outside. Adidas pressed on, like I said at the start with the player ones, Adidas is always the one that's a bit messy when they've been embroidered on, but when it's the player one that's been pressed on, it looks lovely. Team viewer, been pushed on nicely. No creases at all. That feels really smooth actually. And then moving down to the bottom, we do have our usual washing instructions. The recommendation with these is to hand wash them and flip them inside out. When you dry them, just make sure you just do an air dry. Don't put it in a tumble dryer or anything. Just let it hang out. That will then mean the shirt lasts a very long time. Stitching it all looks good at the bottom. Let's just jump up that quality and look at that. But that looks tidy as can be. The join is nice. Yeah, happy with this one. Carry on the final part of the inside. And here's our Adidas pocket. One of these times I'll understand what that's for. It does say size XL, but for me the key bit is here, slim fit. This being the player spec is always going to be tighter on the body. So if you do standard by, let's say, a large, then you'd probably want to go an XL in a player version. If you're an XL, go double XL. I'd still say do your first order as a bit of a trial, because even though I do recommend sizing up, sometimes the player ones it's worth going up 2 sizes. That's upside down. For a minute, for some reason in my head then I was thinking that was back to front, but yeah, the hologram sticker is upside down. And we've got the Adidas AU jersey, size XL, and all the other tags that you tend to get with these sort of shirts. Stitching on this side though, no concerns for me at all. Yeah, that's looking nice. Again, a little bit of excess cotton there, but scissors will soon get rid of that, and then you've got a perfectly good shirt. Right, so there's our Manchester United away shirt for the 23-24 season. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in, because I did have a look, and there is that mark there. When you're further out, it's not overly noticeable, but now you know it's there, you can spot it. I would hope though, once that's been through the wash, that will come off. It just looks like a little mark on there, so I'm not overly worried by that in the slightest. I actually really like this one. I was kind of, as I said earlier, on the fence with the colour, but actually when you have it in person, it's not a bad colour actually. I quite like the sort of green, I think the whites and the reds, it goes really well together. So yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with this one. Seller for this one is zvbest.com. All their details will be in the description of this video. If you do have any questions or comments, then please let me know, and yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But I hope you have enjoyed this one. If you have, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe, because I do these sort of reviews on a weekly basis. For me, thumbs up. ZV Best, happy with this shirt. Details for them in the description. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.